How to make every information be fun to read, interactive, and presented in a beautiful way. Well, we're going to use AI to do this today in our AI Goddesses activity, and we're going to use Gemini to create an interactive dashboard app for all of our year reflections and goals for the next year. So join us today for this activity that will get you started on this amazing superpower that most people don't know about. It's nice to meet you. I'm Faye. I will be your guide today, and I'm the founder of AI Goddesses, a women's community to learn AI, connect and grow together, because this is the future and the future is now, and we should be there. So join me and invite friends, and I hope to see you in the WhatsApp group. Let's get started. Start by logging into Gemini. So we start with this prompt, which is we're first giving it a role. It's very important in prompting. If you want a more niche advice, then you should give it a role to kind of let it know where we're talking about, what area are we in. And then we're going to state our goal. I want to create an interactive dashboard, right? What's that interactive dashboard is going to contain? I'm going to give some details about what I want to know about. So reflecting on my past year, finding some insights and patterns, and looking at goals for the upcoming year. And then how do I get there, right? So it's a very good technique to have the AI ask you questions to kind of start the conversation, to get you going. It's another way to really speed up some processes and also get you some insight that you wouldn't get to on your own from your internal thinking. It's good to have like kind of an outside perspective on some things. So in this case, it's actually acting as a personal coach, and we're given it to ask us 4 simple questions to get the information they need to create us this very personalized, insightful dashboard. So this is some prompting basics. This will help you, by the way, with anything, not just creating interactive dashboards, but giving a role to your AI, stating your goal, stating the action you want to do and what is the task, like we did here, and using the Ask Me Questions method. You'll see it improves your prompting and results like 80%, maybe even more. So there you go, it gave me some insightful questions. Of course, each of you will get a different questions because it's generative AI. Every time it generates something different. But it looks pretty good. What were my three biggest accomplishments, and a lesson that I learned or a challenge. Summarize my team looking ahead for the next year. And now I'm gonna answer some questions. So, and then we're going to see the next phase of creating the app. This is so far just with the regular Gemini, starting a new chat and starting to talk with the prompt I gave you. I gave it my answer, and now it's kind of reflecting on what I said and talking about everything. And if I read it and everything is okay, I move on to the next prompt, which mostly should be okay unless it really misunderstood you, and then you can continue the conversation and correct whatever it is you want to say. But otherwise, if it looks good, we continue, and aligned with your with what you said, we continue to click here on Tools, this one, and Canvas. This is the mode that allows us to create applications and all kinds of more interactive things. Some of you have been in our past app activities are familiar with that. Today we're using a very different use case and something that's very useful. So we're gonna see like information, text, in a more interactive visual way, and we're gonna give the second prompt. So our second prompt will tell it to create, and you can replace like this well-designed or add a style to it. But let's go with building. Now you see I activated the Canva. I told them based on this, chat, create that, and as you can see, it's already starting to create my dashboard. So now we have it open, and here is our dashboard. Okay, it's called it Goddess OS, love it, since I obviously talked about AI goddesses. And as you can see, I have all these tabs here that change the information that I'm getting. That's so cute. And reflections, higher watermarks, nice, all kinds of things. Goals, and you can see I can click it on and off. So cool. I also get a way to, I said my goal is to have more members as well in the AI goddesses. This is really cool, and this is just a very simple app. Now we can also change anything in here. You can see I have the chat. I can just continue, change the color, add more information, add more interactive part, play with it. It's really fun. Every time it's something different, and you can really play around. One more thing, you can also, if you're already using AI, you can create the dashboard based on information that you already have, maybe in your personal AI that you talk to a lot. You can give, you can get the information from that and then give Gemini that create an interactive dashboard based on this summary and everything down, and then it will create this very cool dashboard for you. As you can see, now I can generate reflections based on my own data. So this is reflections generated from everything that I told it. This is really nice. And here it's reminded me to rest, giving me my ears a story, telling me a little story about each of my time of the year. Set a score, some stuff. That's nice. Really giving me a lot of information here. And my anchor. That's very cool. So as you can see, every dashboard is different, and this is based on much more information, so I get much more in there as well. You can see this is the prompt for getting the information from your own ChatGPT or whatever you use, if you use Claude or anything else. You start by telling it, this, I want to make an interactive dashboard with the information, and then from everything you know about me, create a brief. So now you take all the information that it already knows, shorten, you don't need to answer any question, and you just go to the app. So what did we learn today? An amazing use case of Gemini Canvas, interactive dashboards. Remember this word. If there's one thing I want you to take with you today, is this ability to know that you can move any information to other forms, to forms that are easier for you to read, more fun for you to interact with. I really have so much good to say about this. I use this also for my personal reflections and stuff, but as well as for my business. Like all of my meeting notes are going directly into Gemini after the session, like the meeting summary. And I have this interactive dashboard that I can also share with my meeting partners, and I review them, all the time. I have like my design for guidelines for AI goddesses as an interactive dashboard, an amazing way to share it and see it for myself. So I hope you take from that you can now transform anything to a way that's comfortable for you to see. We do many activities about this, and this one is one of my favorites. Okay, so now it's your turn. I know you can do it. You just watched me do it, and you got the prompts. So go ahead. If you're already talking with your AI a lot, so it has a lot of information about you, you can put that in. And if not, just answer the questions, be as specific or short as you want. The AI is just there to guide you. And I will see you in the next activity. Invite a friend if you love this community and you got some value from this. And I would love to see your use cases. It's so interesting. So connect and share with us in the group if you want, and see that we all kind of have the same challenges and maybe some solutions that are also relevant for you. And if you enjoyed our activity, you're welcome to check out more activities in my YouTube, and soon in the AI Goddesses membership. I will keep you updated. Good luck.